What's going on, world? What's going on, Japan? So here we have a brother here, Shohei Kondo. I've done, two videos out of him in the past. He does a good job. And I've been in a lot of controversy lately, if y'all don't know Japan, about people coming around with the same nonsense again, talking about there's people being racist, not necessarily straight up attacking me, but it's because it's a black guy. And, just getting right back to the political identity stuff again. And can you prove how some of this is true? And it's like, you would think after so much time has passed, certain people will be educated. But then again, some people in the world maybe not seen none of that. And then they come and see a video, where I kind of just don't want to do all that again because I've done it so much in the other videos. Then you got to realize that there's always new people to come around that you have to just educate. Um, And I think y'all know what I mean because it's kind of like, oh, these people went through the school. Now there's new people coming in, and people just keep coming over and over again. And new people could be getting into the gaming industry, younger people. I don't know. You kind of like have to keep reinstating it. And here's another video where I could see a smart Japanese individual uh, give a lot of reasons of what's wrong with this game, and then we can have a good laugh and do a lot of other good things. By the way, y'all, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, keep this channel growing. I'm gonna be doing the right thing. Gonna be supporting somebody intelligent who's gonna be fighting against this corruption. You know what I'm saying? Um, and are not gonna stop because this is a war, and the only way for a war to end is if somebody wins it, and we're gonna win. And yeah, we just got to keep going. The people that stop it just don't understand. So it's not like I want Assassin's Creed to fail, but we need better individuals inside of Ubisoft because who's there now doing this, that's not going to work. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what he has to say.
Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today I was gonna talk about overlooked Japanese comic, Japanese manga, which is a very good one. But I found this Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer and I watched the first 20 seconds. I realized that I should make a video about it. So let's watch together. And this is a Japanese, Ubisoft Japan. Look, 3.6k dislike. I'm so excited.
That's absolutely terrible. So all those people saying that, like you had this one guy on my channel. The only reason this is going on is because the West have done this and the West are feeling Japan's anger. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're not dumb and they won't be manipulated. No, this is Japan in their own individuality. People that have issues over here are people that have issues over here. We both feel and think the same thing in certain regards, and they're more angry to the sense of that's their land is being misrepresented, their culture is being represented, so they should be more angry than people over here. That would make more sense to me. And then Assassin's Creed fans are angry because the franchise they love is being ruined, and it most likely is going to fail at launch. It's not going to do what they want. It seems like they may have gotten back on the right track with Mirage, and then they go right back to this nonsense. So, yeah, that's something that people need to understand. And the only people that say stuff like that are people that are uneducated and have not worked and talked directly with Japan like I have for 2 straight months. I built up quite a Japanese fan base on my channel, and I have a lot of like 98, 99% like ratio on my videos. So I think I know what I'm doing here. You know what I mean? And like I said, I been into the culture since 1990. So, 35 over here. Been gaming since 1994. Born in 89. So, yeah, I'm not going to do anything that's going to be half-assed. When I do something, it's going to be professional. I take my work very serious, and there's going to be love behind it. So, yeah, for you people that thought that it was just the West, yeah, you're wrong. Once again, this proves that they're very angry about that. Not having it.
Pause. I'm really sure they wanted to use Yasuke. They really wanted to use Yasuke and killing some Japanese samurai, but they decided not to.
They know better now. It's
But
not
they
working.
still get 3.6k dislike.
Because they didn't fix anything. It's just continuing to push the narrative. That's what DEI does.
Here, Something I thought is funny. What is this tree?
It's an Assassin's Creed tree.
I've never seen, but I think Assassin or Yasuke gonna go up, right? The walk around. That's why. That's why this shape, I think. All right. All right. Hey.
That's not Sakura trees.
Let's go back.
I can tell you that.
Sakura tree is so ugly in this video game. The shape. It's like a. It's a little scary.
See, if a real Japanese artist who knew and lived in Japan seen that, immediately he would say, that's not how that's drawn. That's how you know they're not working with experts. That goes to another flaw. You see right away. I almost feel like, like they're just pushing that communist nonsense in here too and putting a lot of Chinese stuff. And you don't do this type of stuff on accident. Like it accidentally comes out, oh yeah, it's done. Let me accidentally draw that up and let me accidentally put it in the game and present it this way. No.
All right. Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah.
This one. What kind of situation is this? Like wearing full armors in the winter alone and then heading to the castle and then so emo, some early 2000 heavy rock. It's not heavy rock actually, new metal, like a music video. Let's watch it again. Like a Creed. Hey, Iki Island. Oh, but I can tell this castle definitely Nobunaga's. Okay, so this top part called Tenshikaku. Shogun won't stay here. This is some icon of a power. But Nobunaga was weirdo, so he actually stayed there. And it looks like a little Chinese, and also a little Western. That's Nobunaga's castle. So it might be Azuchi Momoyama Castle. Yamato. Where is Yasuke? Yasuke?
Is he doing karate now?
Yasuke karate.
Karate, the club, legendary samurai, speaking Japanese, writing Japanese. Remember, I only was there for 15 months. And then, that's what I mean by if you really look at everything that they do, you just see that it's just so crappy, but coded with the engine to look good for fools. And then when a fool is seeing this, they're just definitely these people obsessed with political identity. They're just looking at the character and they just see him in the game and then they only care about that, but they can never see any of this. You know what I mean? Which is why you have to put it in front of their face and either they accept it or they continue on in their ignorance and block it all out, which a lot of people do. And Ubisoft knows this. So do liberals and the Jews and the far-left Democratic Party. Because they know those are the type of people that will defend them because they know how to mind control them by what they put in front of them. It's a very serious issue in this world. And y'all know this in Japan and people over here who are not deceived by this nonsense.
And I wonder if they add this after they watch the Boy and the Heron. Yeah. Yasuke's headband is red. So red.
This is a way of reversing that you had people bow to him in the first trailer, so now you want to try to show some sort of respect to have him bow to the lady. But you see, the Japanese males, they're still not showing him bow to a Japanese male. Like you see, this still goes back to that same principle again of the female and the non-Japanese male aspect. This is something I noticed that nobody talked about. Because this picture, you know how a picture paints a thousand words, it still says a lot. You see, they don't really have a true issue with Japanese women. You could tell, as I said before, when you look at the gaming industry now, they have an issue with the Japanese male. Just like they would have an issue with the Chinese male, and they would have an issue with the Caucasian male. Not the liberals, because the liberals are like the liberal woman, and then you got the Jews behind that, if y'all didn't know that. And as I tell people, when there's a problem with cultures, it's usually within the cultures. So you have the Caucasians at war with each other, and they'll use other cultures to attack each other. It's an attack from the inside against their own type of people. This happens everywhere. It's not usually a problem outside of a culture. That's why I think that racism is such a small-minded thing. No, it's what other cultures do to each other. And then they use other cultures as fodder to start up some stuff. It's a big thing.
It's unrelated. I went to, what was it? I think Inuyama Castle last year. It's pretty scary because it's so high, but the wall is so low. Because Japanese at the time was, I mean, short. So that was really scary. Eh? What is that?
See, that's Assassin's Creed. That's like saying, like, eventually you're going to climb up here, you'll be able to sneak in and maybe, like, assassinate somebody. Though, like, if you look at it from an artistic point of view, it is kind of weird. Like, we got to admit that.
Why there's some entrance there for assassin? Assassins welcome. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wait.
Yeah, that's a Chinese instrument.
I've never seen this.
That's another problem that, if y'all didn't know that are watching that don't know about this, that's a Chinese instrument. She's not considered Japanese either. She would be considered a Chinese hybrid ninja.
I think
Made
Asian
off of
Chinese instrument.
Zun, yeah. Experts?
You know what? It's not compliment, but I kind of studied like in Nao and Yasuke.
That's okay. I don't.
They're victim too.
Exactly. But you see what he said? It's the same thing that I told people a long time ago. Nobody had an issue with Yasuke. He didn't do anything. No, the problem is the DEI version of Yasuke. Making him gay, making him a main samurai, disrespecting the Japanese male. See, it's not him that's doing it. It's the individuals that are doing this. And that's the white liberals and the French and all these other people that are doing this. So that's where I try to tell people where I'm like, if you like this, then they're controlling you. But then you realize, wait, they didn't do anything. It's the people behind that people don't see in those offices that are enforcing things, to give them that checklist and agenda that they have to fulfill, and then they fund them. You see, Ubisoft stock can crash, by the way, y'all. I want to tell y'all the truth. This game can do poorly, but you want to know what? Who funded it? Not them. They weren't losing any money. They're just losing the stock on the surface. Their games are dying on the surface. But all the funds are coming from the far left Democratic Party, who has so much money. They have trillions. At BlackRock, you know what I mean? Those type of people. They have so much money. Let me give you an example of what I mean, because they don't tell you this. Look at these cocksuckers right here. Guys, 9.1 trillion US dollars in quarter three assets. This is evil. They own all the homes over here in West Society. They make it to where the young generations can't afford anything. They keep them broke to where they can't even afford anything. Plus, make people broke with college debt and everything. And then people don't want to go to that, and just raise up the prices of everything. Who's the president? This guy right here. You know what I tell people when I say Jew? What is the religion? He's a Jew. Family, right? You ready for political party? This guy is Democratic, by the way, just to let y'all guys know. So, you know what's so interesting? Let's also go back here a little bit because this company is behind a lot of things. Let's go to Larry Fink. He's the CEO of this company, right? Let's go to his political party. See? They're leftists. You have to understand who's controlling this. That's what I try to tell you. Like, and people just want to argue, man. I'm like, guys, I'm telling you who it is. Nobody pays attention to the Jews, though. But if people are intelligent, and if the Jews I'm talking about are the synagogues of Satan Jews, not the Jews that were the original Jews in the Bible. No, I'm talking about the Jews that killed all the original Jews and replaced them after they colonized everything. It's a different type of Jew. But yeah, that's some truth right there, y'all.
Well, guys. And still plants is there. Oh, done.
Yeah.
3.5K dislike. ヘッドフォンやイヤホン利用して use ヘッドフォンのイヤホンやがましいわ Okay, let's read comment. Please do not use copyrighted materials without permission. It is illegal. It's a problem. And then Ubi is not trying to fix it.
What he's talking about is the Sekikara art that they stole. Then they put the stolen item on Yasuke. And I've done videos about that and about the updates of what happened. And Ubisoft basically just gave Japan the middle finger and said, you know, we're not stopping the book. We already printed it. We deleted the items online. So what though? But so what? But you got your book out there to make money off of stolen property. It's another issue. There's so many issues in this game. Like, it's not like it's just one thing that you could be. No, it's the fake apologies too. They're continuing to like slander everything. I mean, it's just, there's too many things wrong with this game. I would not ever say that Japanese experts were there with them the whole time. Bullcrap.
That's so arrogant. The BGM is Chinese rather than Japanese. Yeah. That's pretty happen.
It is Chinese.
I don't see any single comments saying something positive. 中国にも喧嘩、日本にも中国にも喧嘩を売っていくスタイルすごいっすね。His style of picking fight with both Japanese and China is amazing. That's the one positive comment I saw. Okay, so I want to see, how about English one? Assassin's Creed Shadows. 44K negative. Good. I wonder if they say same things, use headphones or something. Put your headphones in.
44K dislike. See? People don't want it. If I wanted to sell the most copies of something, I would do what people want. But when it comes to DEI and woke guys, it's the exact opposite. It's not what people want. It's enforcement. And like I said, you're not worried about getting the people's money like you would. What they hoped for in their dream world is for the far lefts, like I just showed you, those rich scumbags who victimize and control everything, will fund them. Plus, they would get the money that they wanted from the people. See, it's a win-win. I enforced what I did. I'm destroying the good Caucasian man's world and the Asian man because it's an attack on the good Caucasian male. Like everything he built, these are good people here. Just like these are good Asian people that are doing things. They're giving you worlds you could have fun in. These are good people here. You know what I mean? And if there was anybody else in there too that's qualified, those are good people too that are doing good things. I have no problem with any other race being in the office. I have no problem with a female being inside an office doing good things. As long as you do good things, right? And you're cooperating and you're making good video games, what's the problem here? It would be racist if you said nobody could be in here and they're qualified to be in there. Okay, now that's different, right? That's a totally different subject. But when you're not qualified and you're making things worse and you're pushing political identities, coming in with politics invasions and religious cult invasions, because it is a religious cult in that sense. It's a dark, evil cult. So, and you guys know what I mean, because that's what that is. It's this cult lunatic mania mixed in with politics. It all is mixed up together. You can't separate them. But yeah, when you're doing that type of stuff, yeah, you don't have no room in the gaming industry, and you're not helping. You're not here to help. You're here to destroy by any means necessary and to get money and sell out.
Oh, it's so funny they're asking us to put headphone. And also you can tell that this is kind of AI generated text,
Yeah.
don't you think? If you see
Speaking of
Immerse
bots,
or Emberg, it's definitely AI. I guess? もうトレーラー作るリアルタイムのチャート撮って投稿した方が面白いわ。Rather than making a trailer, it would be more interesting to take a picture of real-time stock price chart. So mean. Oh, really? If you zoom in, you can see the wheel on the horse leg. Really? Oh, this is some mocking. We fill the horse legs with our wheels. Our wheels. So this is originated from. They say something like, we filled Japanese history with our stories. So this is some joke about this. 頼むから日本の文化をこれ以上破壊しないでくれ。日本人の 99% が Shadows playing mysterious instrument that 99% of Japanese people don't know about.
yeah, because it's Chinese. Like I said, they're just
I really don't know
disrespecting.
that. But I've seen it in China. Okay.
But if you notice, nobody's saying anything about Yasuke. That happens over here. The only thing they were saying is the things that were wrong and the disrespect that was going on. But it's the ignorant, low-minded IQ idiots over here that do that and try to make that seem like, that's the thing. But that's what Ubisoft wants. So you can't get to what the real issue is and really see the truth. And I got so tired of covering that. I really just got annoyed with it. I wanted to get to like the real problems. But when you deal with an ignorant crowd like over here, then the only way to remedy that is to put them in their place with the truth. Because if you keep on ignoring that, then that's the only thing that's seen. So you have to like focus on something that's mundane, and this is exactly what Ubisoft wants. But now people finally started to wake up. A portion of people did, and you did. Good job, guys. You know what I mean? And for those of you that did it, that's just part of the balance of life, right? I guess the dualism of life. We're always going to have those people over here. They're going to be way more ignorant and stay ignorant no matter how much truth you put in front of them. They'll just close that off and only want to see what they want to see and push what they want to push. And those are the type of people that they're looking to target. But yeah, I mean, it just gets ridiculous. But I can handle it though. You know what I mean? It's no problem. But that doesn't mean that it's not annoying.
In probably Chinese ocarina, Japanese reading can. Okay. As the Japanese pronunciation suggests, it existed in Japan for a time. Oh, they know very well. Oh, by the way, I can easily tell fake Japanese and real Japanese, right?
Yeah.
And so far, I haven't seen any fake Japanese. I mean, translated Japanese, not fake Japanese. Really? According to the interview article in the New York Times, the Japanese who make critical comments here are Westerners from the perspective of UBI.
No.
日本に生まれて20年生きましたが
I
This is
saw that.
cute. I was born in Japan, have lived there for 20 years, but this is a country I don't know. Is it China? I would love to go a trip once. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is exactly what I thought. It was a movie where you could see that not a single Japanese person was involved. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know. Japanese soldiers are stuck in the dimly lit room. There is to avoid natural light, which changes the seasons and the weather, in order to determine the optional temperature by the color of the flame. Radish iron. Very interesting. See, they really need to hire someone who knows Japan. Even though it was sunny, there was umbrellas. Townspeople wearing hakama and eboshi, and Solomon stroking the blade of a Japanese sword with his bare hands. I stopped watching it halfway through. You would enjoy if we watch more, but you will hate more. Oh, this reminds me some quote from Hunter x Hunter, Genei Ryodan. If UB is no longer involved in Japan, Japan will not criticize UBI either. Please don't involve Japan with UBI again.
I don't blame
It
them.
reminds me Hunter x Hunter. By the way, Hunter x Hunter is coming back. I'm so happy.
I need to
Yeah, I
finish
really
that.
enjoy reading
I
Japanese
never
comics.
got to finish it. Hunter
It's
x Hunter.
I don't know why they kind of just criticize or some saying like a point. It's always funny. I don't think there will ever be a game that angers Japanese people as much as this before or since. It can be called a legendary walk. The Japanese in this view is Japan from another world, isekai. Oh yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's strange that there's a hatch on the roof of the castle tower. It's really strange. I mean, especially the top of the castle. What is that for? Amazing. It's like a wrong translation, but it said amazing that you still haven't closed that comment section. Very positive comment. All right. Yeah. Shadows. This, what is this really? I mean, this one.
See, this is why it's good for people not to stay enclosed on their point of view and to look over and see. See, it's called empathy. It's a trait that I have. I read a lot of poetry too, and I'm very advanced. So when I go to Japan, when I look at what Japan is saying, when I talk with Japanese people, I'm taking my point of view, I'm emptying everything, and then I'm rotating to their point of view, and I'm just feeling what they're saying and listening to what they're saying. It's a good thing to do that because then you'll be able to understand things better. Not just, oh, it's racist because it's a black man and I'm going to support the game anyways because blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's not the type of mindset we're looking for here. And for the other people that just want to come in and defend Ubisoft, and then the Ubisoft coming in with those bots, and then you got the liberals coming in attacking you. There's so many different ignorant mindsets that you could be dealing with that you have to know how to deal with them the correct way. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about because when you're dealing with that type of world, it's rude, it's ignorant, it's toxic, it doesn't want to listen, and it takes a certain type of individual. You need charisma, you need patience, you need a lot of things to deal with that type of crowd, and it just gets annoying. But never back down, and that's what I like about the Japanese culture is that y'all do care about y'all's culture. That's why you have a lot of quality. And for like people over here to care about their country, it shows. That's why a lot of people want to come over here. People who care about their country, people who care about their culture, people who stick together, they have the best products. They have like the best development, and that's seen a lot. And I'm just going to be honest, from a heart perspective, that's seen a lot in the Asian and Caucasian cultures. I'm not saying other cultures can't have it, but if that was the case, then a lot of the world would be more beautiful and visited in areas where people would just have so much high quality that we would just be overfilled with it. But there's so much trash in this world that it's ridiculous, and it shouldn't be that way. But that's a whole nother subject to go on. But let's continue to see what he has to say and finish this out. This is a long video, but I feel like it's important because it needs to be stated
And
again.
this one, why? Why are you guys doing that? Shadows. Shadows. By the way, November 15, right? November 11 or 12 was Samurai's Day. They could have do that if they really researched that, but obviously they didn't know. They are avoiding Samurai's Day because it's not samurai. Got it.
Good brother, Shahoyo. Good video, Shahoy. I like you, bro. So I did two of his videos. I'm gonna let him know I did his video. Just to be more honorable about that too. He liked both of my posts last time when I did that because I let people know when I do reacts. And like I said, I'm glad to see him get support. I saw he blew up big time too. So I'll post this video in my description in case y'all want to come and watch it. He's cool. I like him. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, evening, night, wherever around the world. Like, subscribe, help me out. All right, y'all. Later.